I just want to let you know that one of the things that some of us are going to be working on is we're going to be gathering some data in regards to looking at this real achievement gap that exists between black and Latino students and white students in New York City. Now, despite what the mayor has touted in regards to these wonderful gains, we're seeing that there are residual problems in numbers of areas, and that what we want to do is we want to see if we can gather that real data and begin to bring it forward.
Well,
so
one of the areas of interest that I've been promoting is the need for some sort of independent inspector general type of inclusion in the governance of our public schools. Why? Because you need an independent voice, that an independent entity that is not controlled by the mayor or bound by the mayor, but can look at these numbers and can look at the realities and give some sense of transparency and accountability and trust as to exactly what's going on. As long as the person who's in control is making the reports, even if they are totally honest, you have to be suspect, because the tendency will be to self-serve, to craft reports such that they are flattering. It takes outside bodies to really sometimes get to the truth. That's why, for instance, it's the controller, independent of the mayor, that has been able to come out recently with reports that point out the fudging that takes place. That's why you get occasionally a newspaper that, not the usual suspects, but that, like maybe the Village Voice or some of the more independent outlets like WBAI, like your show, to report on some of the discrepancies in the figures and the so-called facts that are coming out. So you cannot trust this kind of a governance with mayoral control to tell the bad news. It's self-serving when it simply only reports about the good news.
Okay, once again, we'd like to thank you for taking the time to be on the program, and as we said, we want to see if we can continue this discussion.
By all means, and thank you for the opportunity, and I will hope that you stay on top of it. On the 6th of August, we will be back in session, it appears, and one of the topics that we will obviously be dealing with is the legislation related to mayoral control, and I hope that your listeners will let their voices be heard by their legislators in the Senate and in any way possible so that you can be a part of the decision-making process one way or the other.
Give your office number one more time.
My office number is 212-222-7315, especially for those who I represent in the 30th District, which includes Harlem, the Upper West Side, Morningside Heights, and parts of El Barrio, East Harlem. But if there are any of your listeners that I can be helpful with, by all means, I invite them to call as well at 212-222-7315.
Okay.
And they should call, because the more people that are uneducated means the more are going to be driving on the road next to you or working next to you.
Very good.
All right, then.
All right, thank you.
Take care. Thank you. Peace. All right, joining us in the studio, we have three gentlemen who I know